Okay, so we're starting a project here this morning in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, and as we run into quite frequently, this is a sidewalk that has been previously mudjacked. So, you know, we're just going to go through and kind of show you the conditions that we're seeing here for this project that was mudjacked before. And first of all, you can see the holes that the mudjackers left. These are quite large holes, and you know, these aren't so bad compared to some that we see. These aren't too noticeable, but they definitely do stand out. They stand out a lot more than our polyurethane holes will once we're done. But most interestingly is we can really see a good example of mudjacking material. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Here at this stoop, you can see what has happened to the area that was mudjacked. There's a big void under here, and what we really want to look at is what is this material like under here. So we'll go ahead and just dig some of this out and look at this, and then you can see that it's made up of a lot of clay, maybe some sand mixed in, but you know, who knows what it is. I guess ultimately you just never really know what you're going to get when you hire a mudjacking company. They're going to mix up whatever they think is best for, I suppose, them. But you can see this is the mudjack hole right here, and we're taking the material out right by the mudjacking hole. So, you know, I believe these guys claimed to put a cement-like mixture under the concrete for these people. Actually, it was supposed to be polymer modified, I believe is the exact quote, but there's no binding agent or anything in this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a closer look at this by getting a sample, and we're going to bring it back to our shop and possibly do a little more testing on it. So we will have to follow up another day with the results. Okay, so now we're back to our shop, and what we're going to do here is we're going to conduct an erosion test. And what that means is we're going to see what effect water has on our mudjacking sample that we took from underneath that sidewalk. So what we've done is we've taken the sample and we formed a cube of material, and we've let it sit and harden. It's been sitting here for over a couple of weeks. So that's our mudjacking sample, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison. We're going to see how that mudjacking sample stands up against our polyurethane foam. So here is an equal size piece of polyurethane, and what we have here are just a couple of water filter housings with pea gravel in them. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our samples and put the samples in these water housings, and we're going to connect them up to a water supply, and we're going to see a side-by-side comparison of how these two stand up against water. So here's our mudjacking sample right in there, and our polyurethane foam sample in here. And what we have also is just pieces of concrete that we're going to drop in on top of each sample. And what this does is it just kind of helps simulate real world conditions, since, you know, concrete lifting materials are always under concrete. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these housings and connect them up to a common water supply, turn it on, and film the effects. Let's check it out now. Okay, so now we have our water filter housings and our samples connected to a common water supply. We're going to go ahead, turn the water on, and the water is going to go through these filters and then come out the bottom here. And we're going to go ahead and speed up this film so that we can see the results a little quicker. Here we go. Okay, so we're all done. You know, it was easy to see the clear winner here is polyurethane. You know, the mud, that took 6 minutes. The mud disintegrated, you know, very quickly. The polyurethane, on the other hand, is not even affected by the water at all. So, you know, just to let you guys know, one of the great things about our Smart Lift system is that, you know, there are different grades of polyurethane. We do not skimp on polyurethane. All we ever do is provide everyone with a commercial grade polyurethane, you know, and compared to the mud that we just saw, here's another sample of our polyurethane. You know, it's rock hard, it's super lightweight, and obviously water does not affect it at all. So, you know, Acme Concrete Raising and Repair and our Smart Lift system, you get commercial grade polyurethane on every residential job that we do. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time.